everyone, my name is Allison and I'm the Public Program Specialist here at the Peel Art Gallery Museum and Archives, otherwise known as PAMA, located in downtown Brampton. For those of you who have joined us before, welcome back, and for those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome to our summer staycation activities. If you join me every Tuesday in July and August, we're going to be having a different art activity that you can follow along with at home and create your own masterpiece. Today, you're going to get outside and get creative as you celebrate Summer Abstraction. Abstract art is really fun because it's more about the process of making the art and less about your final product. Today's process-focused artwork is called Pendulum Painting. A pendulum is a weighted object that's suspended in the air from a main point. And what we're going to do today is have our main pendulum be full of paint, and as it moves with gravity, we're going to be creating our own artwork. So like I said, gravity is really important for today's activity, and it's something that we use all around the world without even noticing. So gravity is actually an invisible force that keeps everything in place and works to make our lives function. On top of using gravity today, we're also going to be exploring something called viscosity. Viscosity is the thickness or thinness of a liquid substance. So for example, water is a very thin liquid that pours really easily, as opposed to something like you might have around the house, maybe maple syrup. When you pour it, it's a lot thicker, so it pours a lot more slowly, and that makes it more viscous. That's what we're going to play with today to make sure that our paint flows nicely as we make our own pendulum paintings. Okay, first things first, now it's time to get all of your materials together to start your project. First thing you need is something that you're going to use for the base of your pendulum. This could be a tripod that mom or dad have at home for a camera. You could use 2 chairs with a stick or a broom going across it. Today I have an easel, so I'm going to use a standing up easel, and that's going to be the base for my pendulum. You need a drop cloth or something to protect your floor. If you don't have something like that, it should be okay. You might want to do this outside on your driveway or in your backyard. It's always a really good spot to do it. You need some string, a pair of scissors, you need a cup with some water in it, a squeeze bottle. I got this one at the dollar store, but you can also use an old ketchup bottle if you have one of those from your recycling bin. You need some paint, some masking tape, and some nice big sheets of paper. So first things first, you're going to take your squeeze bottle and we are going to take the end off of it. If you took one out of the recycling bin, make sure you wash it out nicely so that you're not getting ketchup all over your painting. That's no fun. You're going to take your scissors, and you might need the help of an adult at home, and you are going to cut the top piece off of your bottle. So you're going to get rid of the bottom actually, and you're going to use your scissors to cut nicely all the way around, very carefully, to get rid of the top. There we go. Perfect. So you've got it nice and separated like that, and then you're going to just put the screw top back on. If you've got one that's got a little cap, that makes it even easier for you when we get to the next steps. And then you're going to add some paint to your first cup. You want a good amount of paint in there. Perfect. And then like we talked about, the paint, as you can see, it's pretty thick. So to make it a lot easier to work with for our activity, we're going to add some water to it to make it a thinner liquid instead of being as thick as it is by itself. So do you see that it's a lot more liquidy? That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, and then you're going to take your string and you are going to cut a good size piece. When you have your pendulum base set up, you can use that as a good guide for how long you're going to need your string for where your pendulum is going to hang. So we're going to cut a nice piece of string, and then you're going to take your masking tape and you are going to tape a little piece to the side of your bottle. So you're going to tape just one side for now. You're going to tape the other side once you've got your whole string hanging over your pendulum base. So that's all of the little steps to get us started, and then we're going to actually start getting painting. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take your string and you're going to hang it over the middle point of your pendulum base. And then I'm going to add another little piece of masking tape on the other side to attach the other end of my string to the other side of my bottle. The tricky part is making sure that your bottle is staying straight. So you've got to make sure that your strings are right across from one another. So you've got your string and you've got it hanging. Then you're going to put your piece of paper underneath where your string is hanging and where you've got your bottle. So this is where your artwork is going to fall onto. Then you're going to gently pull your bottle away from the middle point so it's not on top of your paper, and you're gonna pour your paint mixture, so that's the paint and the water, which is nice and thin, into the bottle. Gently take the tip off of your bottle and lightly let it go and spin the bottle so that as the liquid falls out, it is gently pouring into a circular shape over your piece of paper, just like you can see right here. I hope you had as much fun as I did. As you can see, our finished products need some time to dry, so you have to be patient, set it aside, and wait for it to be nice and dry before you hang it on the wall. Be sure to take a photo and share it with us at Visit Pama on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. If you enjoyed today's activity, there will be some other summer abstraction activities that you can follow along with on our website, pama.peelregion.ca. If you enjoyed this week, you'll see me next week for our activities focusing on archival investigations, where we explore building bridges and the STEAM fun that comes with that. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you next week. Have a great day.